What's up, people? This is episode number 4 of the Psyche Ward podcast, and I'm here today with a very special guest, and that is Mr. Mike Wellington. Say what's up, Mike.
Hello.
Can I still just call you Doom?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So today I have with me, butchered that, Mike Wellington. You want to tell the people what's your mischief? What you doing out here? Why you chose to come on to the show today?
I'm a weird dude to explain. Like I could go so many routes explaining myself to people.
Okay.
The one that makes people hate me the most is when I tell them I'm a genius.
That is a broad statement.
Yeah. I don't think it is though.
A self-proclaimed genius?
Yeah, I don't think it is. It's a lot of geniuses out here. And all I think it is a point of realization that you can do anything you put your mind to.
That's true.
Like, there aren't too many geniuses who actually did some shit where it's like, oh shit, that's a genius. Like, who's actually the genius? The guy that came up with the idea of a rocket to space, or the guy who built the rocket to space.
That's true. So are you saying like we're all just like people are geniuses in different ways?
Something
Sorta.
like that. Because it's like, when I explain it to people, I give people that same scenario, who built it or who came up with it. To me, it's the dude who came up with it, because anybody can learn the math and learn the science behind it.
Anybody can follow instructions.
Yeah, the science is already out here.
Yeah.
But the dude who came up with the idea, if he wanted to, he could have also built it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what genius is. Genius is the people that come up with the ideas.
So creativity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Einstein said the same thing.
Yeah. Wait. What was it? I don't even actually remember that quote, but it's like ringing in my head. We'll just segue into something else. So, as in current events, I know everyone's heard about what happened to the famous YouTuber Etika. I'm not going to go over it other than just to say that I have my respects and best wishes out to his family in this troubling time, and that it was just a very unfortunate situation, and it's unfortunate for everyone, including not only him, his family, and the members of the gaming community. Some people, however, there was the apology video, and there was a lot of controversy going on behind that, but I'm not here to judge. So that'll just be my take on the Etika situation.
Yeah. Like, for that to happen to him, it wasn't too many people that cared about him.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people care about people, but, like, a lot of people, like, it be surface care.
Everybody liked him, but not enough people loved him.
Yeah. And, like, even when people love you, like, people can still surface love you. Like, it's an amount to it. They're willing to go this far, but beyond this point is too much for me. And for that to happen to him, like, that's what happened. Nobody cared beyond themselves. And it's easy to be that way. It's easy to care only mostly for yourself.
Yeah.
To be selfless, like, that's a different kind of love.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad as shit. Like, where was I at when I heard it died? I think I was at work, and I just read it. And at first, I thought it was a meme. I thought people was memeing because, like, that's what they've been doing the whole time.
Yeah, they've always memed.
And I was like, nah. Like, no. And then, like, I thought about it, and I was like, nah, this shit real. this man is gone. And like that's scary to think about. He not even 30. He was young as shit.
29.
Yeah, he was young as shit. And like he had his whole life in front of him. And he was under so much pressure from himself, from society, like from his fans. Like he was under so much pressure along with what he goes through in his own mind.
Yeah.
Which is like a whole different kind of torture. Like when you take yourself through something, like that's a whole different kind of torture. But going through all of that at the same time, I can imagine it would put you in a dark place. And to be in a dark place all the time and only have people who surface care about you, that could push anybody over the edge.
Yeah. Well, would you say there's been anything, I guess on a happier note, has there been anything positive going on in the community lately?
In the community? I don't know. I think it's kind of at a standstill.
Oof.
No. That's bad, but I'll talk to you later. Like, I think society is at a standstill. Like, all the old racist niggas and stupid black niggas, like, they still alive. Ain't none of them dead yet. So, like, they still running shit. And when they die, their kids gonna run shit. And unless they kids kind of turned out okay, like, they still gonna be fucked up people. Fucked up people rule the world.
Yeah. When you really look at it in hope, like, there's always the joke saying, like, I think it's like when parents have kids, like what you hate the most is what your kid's gonna be the most curious about.
Yeah.
So you just going around your house just screaming like, "Oh, I hate these niggas, I hate these faggots, I hate so and so." You'll probably end up with like a gay son. And for a lot of people, that's kind of the shift. Is when they have a child that either marries into like another race or marries into uncommon sexuality.
Yeah.
That's not accepted, and they either have to accept it or they lose their child. Now, there are the people that are more comfortable and so ignorant and pig-headed that they rather lose their kid.
Yeah.
But, and we like to say in most situations that the parent would actually do what it takes to relate and stay with their child and stay in a good relationship with their child.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think it's just gonna take a lot of generational change.
Yeah.
It really doesn't change with like, it's not gonna change with people just like posting stuff. People saying, "Oh, we need to," like just posting a picture and getting likes doesn't convey the same message as you actually going out and trying to like fix your community.
No. Like the change starts with us. Like it started because like niggas is out here. Like niggas is gay and shit. Like that started it. Like you have to think about it. It's out here and it's in your face. Like it's prevalent. But people being accepting of it, that starts with us. Because the generation before us, like they don't care. Like if you look at how the world is going, like all this plastic in the ocean and how climate change, like shit is fucked up out here. Like the niggas before us don't care. They finna go. They almost out. Like we almost out. Like I'm finna turn 30 in a few days. Like I'm almost out. Like the niggas before us don't care. They already fucked the planet almost to the point where it's almost unredeemable. I think they said we got like 12 years to turn around everything we've done. And like niggas is still making plastic straws. Niggas don't care.
It's I think like the main premise of climate change is that it'll be uninhabitable for us. Like basically we'll just seal the deal for humanity. Like slowly we'll kill ourselves off.
Yeah.
The planet will still be here.
Yeah, but like you look at that and then you take things that in comparison aren't so big, like racism. Like racism is smaller than that issue. Like that's global extinction.
Yeah.
Racism is small compared to that. And niggas ain't done being racist. Like, niggas was racist when we ain't have no clue about climate change. And niggas don't give a shit about climate change. So why would they give a shit about racism or sexism or any of that? Like, why would they care about losing their gay son or their gay daughter? Like, they don't care.
It's just that mindset, I guess, stuck in ignorance or stuck in their old ways, or just firm in their beliefs and not willing to be different. Or it could just be like, for some people, like, they can't separate themselves from, like, you know, the small scale issues. Like, it's easy for I guess somebody to say, oh, well, there's only one race, the human race, but it's not that easy when there's still, like, systemic racism.
Yeah.
The systemic racism, there's still people getting, like, denied jobs based on, like, race and personality. Not race and personality, race and gender. There's still discrimination widely. So it's not something you can ignore when it's happening. But on the grand scheme of things, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like, Indy, if we could all just get over the human ego, it'd be better. But that's just what holds people. That's what holds humanity back, is everybody got their own shit going.
Yeah. Like, climate change is about everybody, but everybody ain't about everybody. Most people are about self. And, like, it's people out here that's devoting their lives to helping save the planet. It's niggas walking around the entire earth in protest, like a full circle around the earth. Like, that sound crazy. It's gonna take them their whole life. But it's niggas out here doing it in protest. It's niggas out here doing it in promotion of a better life for the next generation. It's niggas that's going overseas and giving all of their time to children in third world countries. I don't want to do it. Like it's me, and it might sound selfish. Like, I don't care about giving them anything else. Like, you want a full paycheck, done. But my time, like, I'm not willing to do it.
Yeah, because time is the only thing we really have.
Yeah.
I mean,
but in a way, that's still kind of selfish.
Yeah. But, like, everybody, you can't. I think, like, it's kind of subjective, like, the situation. Because, like, if someone wants to kill themselves, like, there are people that say, like, oh, you shouldn't do that, there's no reason to do that. Then there are people that it's their body, it's their right. And then there are people that will call them selfish for wanting to kill themselves. Mm-hmm. But just like on everything, there's still an alternate perspective on it, and they can simply say, you're selfish for wanting me to just keep suffering. Mm-hmm. You're selfish for, like, are you selfish for trying to act out of what you feel is the best self-interest? So, like, if you see someone in trouble, are you reacting because that's what you think is right, or are you reacting because that's what you've been, shown to be right? Nature versus nurture, I guess you could say.
Yeah. I think all of that is a matter of perspective, and nobody's perspective will ever be the same because everybody's raised different. Everybody go through different shit. Like, I helped this girl with her schoolwork. She a nurse, and she had this assignment on palliative care. And palliative care is pretty much when people are on their deathbed, like, what the hospital is willing to do for them, pretty much, to sum it up. Like, that's not everything, but that pretty much sums it up, what the hospital is willing to do for them. And it's places where they will help you commit suicide now. Like,
I've heard about
assisted suicide. Assisted suicide. Like, you want to die now? Like, we will help you do that because the illness that you have is going to kill you. It's not going to be nice. It's going to be brutal. If you don't want to be retarded and rely on your family to take care of you, or you just don't want to put that burden on your family, we can help you kill yourself. And some people look at that as like like, dude, like, this unethical.
Yeah.
But the people who don't want to put that on their family, like, that's not how they see it.
Yeah. There's always going to be a different perspective. That's why it's kind of, I've seen people, like, judge, because, you know, you see, like, the starter pack memes. And, like, they're funny and everything, but, like, you got to think about it. Like, you're really just saying, like, yeah, this is a person that just does something. Because I've seen, like, it's like the hippie starter pack. It was, like, person that took something once, and it was, like, spiritual crystals, like, galaxy pattern clothing, like psychedelic pattern stuff, black neon lights and everything. And I was just like, I mean, are they just stating the obvious, or is this like an insult? I don't get it. It's like when you're different from like what's outside like the cultural norm, or when you like differentiate from it, is when you become an outcast. But you know, and lately in culture, they've kind of made outcast culture the front of everything, because it's in the movies, it's in TV, anime is popular, fantasy stuff is popular now, like more popular than just about anything.
Yeah.
So now the stuff that you were outcasted for like 20 years ago, you're at the forefront with technology and games and everything.
Yeah. I don't think in another 20 years, like, I don't think being gay is going to be an issue. Like, it's too many gay people. Like, not saying, like, too many, like, y'all niggas need to stop being gay. Keep being gay. More vagina for me. But, like, I'm saying, like, it's too many as in they are the future.
Yeah. More people are coming out and more people are realizing that there's nothing. It's really the old generation that kind of has to die away, especially, like, I'm not sure. I imagine it's just the same way in, like, the white community, but definitely in the black community. Because in the black community, if you gay, it's a wrap. Like, you are a outcast. But yeah. I've noticed now it's different. It's never been like that for women, though, for lesbians. They've always kind of
been accepted, looked at as sexy, pretty much.
It's always been something about, like, the black community just doesn't like about gay men. But then there's always the obsession with, like, putting, like, back with Eddie Murphy and Tyler Perry and Martin Lawrence, just black men in dresses. There's no reason to even put them in dresses. They could only get roles where they were in dresses. So, there's a lot that has to change in society, and the only thing that'll change it is just people teaching their kids that we have to teach the next generation what happened and why they should not do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, oh yeah, this happened, that was just the past. No, you need to teach people it happened. You need to be honest about it so you can learn, get over it, and apply that to going further in life. But it seems, I don't know, it seems like the books we read in school just didn't teach us a lot. But
they didn't.
Americans on the whole just need to, like, be more educated, which is not an insult, because now the internet is a thing.
Yeah. Like,
we all have supercomputers in our hands all day, and you can access anything. You want to fact check something, you can literally go on Google and type in Google Scholar, and it will take you to a specific variation of Google that's nothing but, like, the case facts and laws and actual scientific article links of what you want to look for.
Yeah.
So it's 100% legit. Each one of them is backed and has references and sources. So there's not even a reason for people to just send you this, like, BuzzFeed article that doesn't make any fucking sense, that was written by somebody that doesn't even have a degree, or someone that has never even explored the subject. They're just throwing mud on it because people just want the negativity.
Yeah. Them clicks, them likes, them follows. That's what it's all about.
Well, so what would you say is, like, what would you say is the hardest part about being a content creator?
Creating the content.
Yep.
Like,
inspiration.
Like, it's like, for me, that's not even it. It's not even inspiration. Like, coming up with the content is the easy part for me. Actually doing it is the hard part. 'Cause, like, like I know you heard of like YouTube burnout. Like
Mm-hmm.
I create so much content. Like I ain't been on YouTube a year yet, and I'm almost at 1,000 videos. Like I'm on it every day, sometimes twice a day. Like even my banner now says I upload 2 times a week, sometimes 3. And I kept to that schedule daily for weeks after week after week after week after week. And then eventually I hit a point where I was like, yo, I'm doing way too much. Like, it's a gaming channel, and like I was playing some of everything. But the main focus of my channel has pretty much been Smash. I got the vlog series, Smash Life, and then I play my subscribers. And I was making so much
What's your channel name, by the way?
Mike Wellington, MICW3 Wellington.
All right,
But
there you go, folks.
I was creating so much content that I couldn't even practice the game. And like it was super hard to find not even a work life balance, cuz like I don't go outside. I like being in the house. So like creating content is like right up my alley for like just what I like to do anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm here and I'm creating content, but I'm creating so much content in a short amount of time. Like I had my work schedule perfect for my stream, for me to get off work, come home, stream for 8 hours, go to sleep, get up and go to work, come home, stream for 8 hours every single day.
You was just grinding it.
Yeah, and I was seeing exponential growth on YouTube. Like YouTube was recommending my channel, my analytics was high, but you can't keep that shit up forever. Like I was one nigga. And I was pumping out so much content that like it was big creators that was playing the games that I was playing. Like it's a dude named Vantastic. He plays Splatoon, and that was the first game I started streaming because it was the only game I had on Switch when I bought it. Mm-hmm. So like I was like, fuck it, I'm finna learn how to play Splatoon. I'm finna play the shit out of it. And he is the biggest streamer of that game on YouTube. He at like I think like 400,000 subs now, maybe higher. I don't know.
For Splatoon?
But yeah, I was on it every single day. Like I started at 0, and in about 4 months, I hit my 100 subscriber mark. But it's not a whole. There aren't any people who live stream Splatoon. Everybody do uploads. So I was the only person who was engaging a Splatoon audience. So they was coming to my channel. They was like, oh shit, like he talking to us. He let us in the lobby. He play with us. Like he doing
everybody else
games.
is just going hard.
Like, and community involvement has been a huge part in the growth of my channel. Like I'm only at like 368 subscribers, but like in half a year, that's pretty good. People like go for like 4 or 5 years and don't ever hit that 1,000 mark. I feel like I could hit it by the end of the year, but I'm gonna have to change some stuff. I kind of veered off the path a little bit.
Okay. Would you say it's been anywhere near like there's been times you just wanted to like stop? Would you say it's just been mostly a good ride for you all the way through?
You get discouraged. Like different people get discouraged for different reasons.
Yeah.
And like for me, like it wasn't a whole lot that can discourage me to stop doing it. Just other shit would get in the way. Like my last job, like I didn't have like 3 different jobs since I started streaming on YouTube. And like when I pretty much, okay, I gotta tell you the whole story. So before Smash Ultimate came out, I knew I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I wanted to start a YouTube channel a long time ago. I just never got around to it. Like, if I had started when I wanted to, I would have probably been up at the same time as Philip DeFranco and a lot of really old YouTubers. Like I've been wanting to for a long time.
Yeah.
And then Smash Ultimate getting ready to come out. I'm like, this is the perfect time. I save up. I buy my computer. I buy me a Switch. I'm like, when Smash Ultimate come out, I'm finna be streaming this game. My channel gonna pop off. And I do it. And I'm creating all of this content. And then jobs want you to give them all of your time. They want you to do 8 hours, and then somebody can't come in, so they want you to do another 4 on top of that 8. And they don't want you to take a vacation because every day is like a vacation because your job is easy. They don't want you to take days off. And like, I'm not the type of person, I don't call in to work. I don't call in sick. I don't miss days. I'm never late. I'm like, I worked at FedEx for 7 years. And I was probably late twice in the whole 7 years. Like,
that's good discipline.
Yeah. I'm the type of person that you get in a company that moves up in the company and stay there their whole life. Except I know that that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to do YouTube. So I put the same dedication I would put in a job in YouTube. And jobs don't like when you have other shit to do.
Yeah.
So they get in your way. They change your schedule. They need you to work a day where you want to do some other shit. Like, because I knew I wanted to do Smash, it's a lot of Smash YouTubers, so I need a different angle on mine, and my vlog series is my different angle. It's my different approach. And it's getting me some pretty good results. Like, I'm not getting hella views like I want, but my click rates and my viewership is all like on a level that a channel my size doesn't get. I get a hell of a lot of watch time. Like, I get stupid watch time. I'm not getting a shitload of subscribers. I'm not getting a shitload of likes, but I get a lot of fucking watch time. And that's because of the work and the value I put in. But to do that, I have to be able to travel for Smash. Like, these events that's going out of town, like these majors. Like, I have to go to these events. I haven't been to one because jobs don't want to let you do that shit. But I just got to the point to where now I can. But since I got my schedule how I needed to be to do YouTube as much as I want to do it, now I don't make enough money to travel as much as I want.
It's always gonna be the weird balance things you have to work out. Yeah,
that's what I was telling you earlier. Like, I made sure I bought everything I wanted to buy. Like, I can't think of anything extra that I want. Like, I wanted a projector. I was like, I'm finna get this before I quit this good job. I got the projector. I wanted a speaker. I bought a Bluetooth speaker. I wanted 2 extra monitors. Why? I don't know. Why one gotta be 4K? I don't even watch 4K content, but I'ma buy it. So I don't have excuses to put money anywhere else. And now I can save as much as I want. Like, I can pay my bills and put money to the side. And every month, I could go to one of the biggest tournaments that month.
It's admirable.
Shit is hard.
I'll say that too.
This shit is hard.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a weight.
But what's discouraging about that is actually doing it. Because, like, even though I'm doing what I want to do, I have to watch everybody else do fun shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do a whole lot of fun shit. I used to collect T-shirts and movies. Like, collect it. Like, DVDs ain't cheap. DVDs expensive.
Yeah.
And I used to collect them shits. So, like, I used to have this, like, huge dresser. And I used to go see every movie at the theater. Like people only go see movies they want to see. I went to see everything. Because, like, I don't just want to do YouTube. Like, everybody keep telling me I should do Twitch. I should do Twitch because Twitch would give me a broader audience for what I'm doing. I'm good enough to where if I was on Twitch, my audience would expand. But Twitch doesn't expand to YouTube unless you're making YouTube content and you just so happen to be on Twitch.
Yeah.
So Twitch can't help me do what I want to do. I'm a videographer. Like, I like to shoot and edit video. I want to write movies. And YouTube can get me there.
Just had to find the right outlet for what you wanted.
Yeah.
I like it. Would you say there are any pointers you would give anybody out there trying to be an aspiring content creator?
Set a schedule, write it down, put it everywhere you can see it. Like, your phone is not enough. You don't want to be trapped to a phone, because when something happens to your phone, you lose everything. You want to, like, put shit on paper.
Yeah.
Like, putting shit on paper should be a part of everybody's process. It's
get a journal for stuff to write down.
Yeah, it's something cathartic about it. Like, it just seemed way more official when you put it on paper.
You're the only one with it.
Yeah. Plenty of people put shit on a computer or write it on Facebook and then don't ever do it. But if you take time out to go buy a fucking journal and some ink pens and you start writing shit down, like, you start doing shit.
Yeah. It's the motivation, or it should be motivation for those that actually like-minded and want to do it.
Yeah.
It's putting your thoughts into words that you can see and act on, so you can show yourself what you're aiming for and what goals you're trying to pursue.
Yeah. Like, I'm an idea person. Like, I come up with a shitload of ideas, and I've come up with so many ideas that somebody implemented and got rich off of that, like, it's sickening. Like, I came
Wait,
up,
so you saying you didn't thought of stuff and then
it come out, and then I'd be like, it was this one time I was really mad, and I was sitting in my room and I was thinking, I was young as shit. I was like 18. I was like, the government is stealing from me. I was like, they listening to my cell phone and they stealing ideas. Like, that's how many ideas I came up with that came out to fruition.
If that was 18, when was that for you?
A long fucking time ago. I'm 29.
So it's 11 years. That's 11 years. So 2007.
And, like, it still happens. Like, I still come up with so many ideas that eventually somebody comes out with. And I come up with it, and it might be a year or two before it come out, but it does come out.
I actually remember a story for that. Like, I used to play like Magic the Gathering. Mm-hmm. So there used to be that big tournament in Memphis. Actually, I ain't gonna say used to. It still happens. Grand Prix Memphis. But there were pros there, and like I had made a deck, and it was green, white, and blue, and that's called Bant, and it was Bant Heroic. And a dude had gotten really famous off of it. I'm trying to remember his name. He's the most famous player for playing Infect. The name will come up. But he had created it, but it was only green white. So I added blue to it. And I saw him at the tournament, and I'm standing there with my friend, and my friend was like, you should show it to him and see what he thinks. So I showed it to him, and he just, looked through it, just nothing, just casual, and was just like, oh, how's this work out for you? And I was just like, it worked. And he was just like, oh, cool. So tell me why about a month later, that man won a pro competition with Bant Heroic. And I was just like, and they were just like, this is the original deck that he created after improving upon his old one. And I was just like, I see like 12 copies of cards that I've had in my deck. I was like, I guess I was always taught that ain't nothing new under the sun, but that man definitely stole my idea. I'm gonna actually look up his name.
Think about how you would feel if you came up with Rock Band, nigga.
You mean like the guitar?
The guitar, like, think about how you would feel if you came up with Guitar Hero, and then a year later, everybody playing Guitar Hero.
So you just thought, man, Guitar Hero. He was like, why can't we just...
I ain't think of the name, but I came up with the idea.
It was like, why can't we have controllers of the guitars and play them on screen?
Yeah. I came up with it, and I was like, this is a great idea. I told my nigga Zach. My nigga Zach was like, yo, that shit sound like it'll be fun. Coming up with ideas. I was like, if you hit enough of the beats on point, you get like a special meter and they give you like bonus points. He was like, that sounds fun. He was like, what if it had a microphone? I was like, nah, this shit gay. Don't nobody want to sing.
That is weird that the whole revolution of like Guitar Hero and Dance Dance Revolution just came and went.
Yeah.
Like folks are just like, nah, we don't want to be active with video games anymore.
Yeah. But I came up with this
Tom Ross, that was that guy's name. Tom Ross stole my idea. Allegedly.
But I come up with so many ideas and TV shows and movies and manga, anime. Like I come up with these ideas. And that's what this bin is right here. Like this bin full of paper. And I got 2 other bins over there full of paper. And it's all ideas. It's all song lyrics. It's all movies. And it's all research on how to do things. Like I went to college for video editing. Like I learned how, like I went to college, I learned Photoshop, I learned Adobe Premiere, and I learned the entire Adobe suite. I could probably take the test and get certified. I learned the program, I took screenwriting classes, I attended meetings here in Memphis, and we got like our own whole scene, like the Smash community, but for screenwriting niggas and playwriting niggas. And
really?
I attended that, yeah. And I learned how to write screenplays. And I was like, I'm going to do one of these ideas. I was like, I'm going to start off small. I'm going to do my YouTube channel. And then one of these ideas, I'm going to get enough money to do it. And that's going to be the start of me being the next Adam Sandler.
Why Adam Sandler?
Cause I don't know. He kind of, like, that's who I grew up with.
I don't know why people hate on Adam Sandler movies so hard. I will honestly say I have never seen an Adam Sandler movie I did not actually enjoy.
Adam Sandler, that nigga.
Like, I've enjoyed every Adam Sandler movie I have ever watched, without question.
Like, I think I show everybody this poster that come over here.
Where's that from?
It's mine. Like, these are my characters.
Oh.
This is one of my stories that I came up with that I am going to do.
Did you have someone animated for you?
No, I just had, like, I come up with character designs, and then I found an artist who could do exactly what I wanted to do, and then I explained what I needed.
Okay. I like it.
And
the viewers can't see that, but it was really nice, folks.
Like, I got so many things like this, like, done, like, complete story breakdowns and character arcs, like, done, that I want to do. But all of that shit costs money.
At the end of the day, all that shit costs money.
Yeah. All of that shit costs money.
How you feel about, you see Bernie Sanders' proposal?
About him
He'd eliminate $1.6 trillion in...
I'm with it.
You got college yet?
Nah, I ain't got none.
Me neither.
Like when I went to college, my GPA was so high that I was getting FAFSA checks, and the higher your GPA, the more money you can get back from them. So I was getting so much money that I was able to pretty much free ride my way through college, like the entire way through. I had a 3.7. If I had finished, I would have graduated at the top of my class. What is that, magna cum laude? Whatever
Summa
it is.
cum laude or something like that.
One of them. I would have graduated that in the white robe. But I ain't finished my last class. I got to the last class and I was like, you know what? This went easy all the way through. And I don't care about it. Like, I can finish this. And I can get some little job somewhere. And I can make decent money. But I won't love it.
Ah, see. You decided to take the route for what you wanted.
Yeah.
What you felt was... That's admirable.
Like, I would rather continue what I'm doing and fail. And then have to start from ground zero and finish up college and be a manager somewhere. I would rather do that than just go be a manager somewhere. Like, them niggas make decent money. They find them a nice little wife and they buy them a nice little house, collect some debt, get some nice cars, and fuck off with some little bitch at the job. Like them niggas do that shit. But instead of getting there and being stuck, because like I figured out a long time ago, like if you can't be happy with shit, you will never be happy.
That's true.
Like,
you can't be happy with what you got. You'll never be happy with no matter what you get.
Yeah. So I learned how to be happy with whatever I'm doing or whatever situation I'm in. Like I could be happy with anything. I don't want to get in that situation and be happy because I'll be happy. I want to do what I want to do and be happy.
Yeah.
And like people don't understand it. My mama don't understand it. Like I'm live streaming, she be like, "Come downstairs and get the groceries." Like no. Like you,
man said no to get the groceries.
Gotta survive. Like
she do live.
Once I hit,
below, like the apartment below y'all.
Yeah. Once I hit that live stream button, it's a wrap for everything else. It's a wrap. Like that's a job. Like I'm not getting paid for it right now, but eventually, when I hit that live stream button, niggas gonna be like, "Dude, I love you. Here go $35," and I'll be like, "You my nigga, cuz. You my nigga."
Goals.
Yeah.
Well, I can say that was very insightful. I want to thank you for coming on. It was good. Do you have anything else you'd like to impart and you maybe like to say to the people?
Y'all young, and when you're young, regardless of if you know you stupid or not, you stupid. You don't know how to love. Don't get married. Get to know yourself. Don't get in a relationship because it's not going to work out. Focus on you.
I feel like I can't end off on that. What about the people that's already like focused on it?
Those situations can work out. They can. It's just 9 times out of 10 it won't. Because like we don't go into these relationships with the right mindset anyway. Like, you don't know these people before you talk to them. You see her, and you go, "Oh, snap. She got the biggest booty in the world. I want to suck her toes." Like, that's...
I don't know if I... Nah. But continue.
That's like the in general mindset. Maybe you don't suck toes, you might eat ass, but like... That's the that's the mindset that we go into these relationships. We were like, she thick, she got a big booty. I'm trying to get that. And like when we go in like that, like nothing positive is coming from that. Especially if she go for whatever we said.
What do you mean if she go for whatever you said?
Like, I have horrible intentions, and I walk up to Lil Mama and I'm like, "Hey, what's good?" And we talk on the phone. And since I have horrible intentions, 9 times out of 10, the conversation ain't about anything positive.
That's true.
So,
and they're down for that.
Yeah. So like,
to each his own. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Get in where you fit in. Get it how you live.
Yeah. But the people that's getting in that, like, in general, they don't be knowing how to love. I didn't know how to love. It took me a long time to learn how to love. And even watching from my mama, like, she's 60, 65, 66. She like 65, 66. And she ain't never had nobody outside the family like truly love her. And me being like, I'm still young, I'm 29, like I didn't learn how to love until like 2 years ago. And once I experienced giving somebody real love, like it's kind of sad that my mama didn't get that like her whole life and she's 65. And I genuinely want other people to experience it. But going through relationship after relationship through trial and error, that's just delaying time for you to actually learn how to love. They're going to learn through trial and error. And
but other than trial and error, I'd say the best way would probably be to know yourself,
Yeah.
Know yourself before you try and have somebody know you.
Yeah, but people don't even know that they don't know themselves.
That's very true.
Like they have no clue. Like they be 23 and they live with their mama, and they this is who I am, mom.
Hey, that don't even. Oof.
Yeah, but like that's how young people are. They don't know. They naive.
Hey, bro, we out here. We trying.
Yeah. But my advice though, get to know yourself. Like nothing works out before you know yourself. Cause you don't know yourself, and then you gonna either get what you want or you're not gonna get what you want, and you either gonna be happy with it or you're not. But even if you get it, you're not gonna maintain it because you're young and stupid, or you don't get it and you can't be happy because you're young and you don't know yourself. Yeah. It's a lot that go into it. It's a long ass conversation.
Yeah, within the last couple of years, I'd definitely say I've noticed since I came back from California, and I guess since my family hasn't been around, it's just been like me. I kind of realized that like a lot of the stuff it was constant repeats. Like obviously like your average young person gets paid and they're just like, oh snap, I can finally go do this and this and this, and then they're just like, oh yeah man, I just never have any time to save after I've already spent all my money.
Yeah, but
you should be like taking that from the very start of it. You should, let's say you get your money from your paycheck. The adult thing to do, or the responsible thing to do, 40%. Not even say adult. Damn, yeah. I ain't said
40% straight into the 401k.
Damn, I might have to work on that one.
That's what I did. At my last job, I did that, and I was there for like 4 years. I did it at FedEx too. The whole time I was there for the 7. When I left FedEx, they sent me I got 2 checks. I cleared out my 401k, and then they got this secondary retirement plan that nobody knows about. I got like 10K back. That shit is gone. I was still young and stupid. I just know how to save.
True. I guess now I'm getting better at it, but now it's just kind of like you still gotta experience the hurdles that's just gonna get thrown at you in life.
Yeah.
Sometimes you will get hit by an expense that you cannot account for, but I guess I did exactly what you said you did when I got a decent job and I was making a decent amount of money. I just slowly got stuff.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm gonna have this for when I finally start recording audio, and then slowly over time I picked up a laptop. I picked up a mic, I picked up another mic, picked up a monitor, and now I'm doing it. Now I'm making this show, and now we're on episode 4.
Yeah. Gary Vaynerchuk came out with a book not a couple of months ago, maybe like 6, maybe. Came out with a book. It's got a yellow cover. Read that book. I forget what it's called, but it's easy to find. Gary Vaynerchuk.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
He a motivational speaker.
Let me see. Probably.
He starts up companies and he help other companies start up, and he got a podcast. 9 times out of 10, you know him when you see him because he everywhere.
Vaynerchuk.
What
kind of name is Vaynerchuk?
I know, right?
Ugly yeah, never mind. I see. It's
but that book fire as hell though. Read that book. Everybody should read that book.
I'm not seeing the name for the book. You said it was a yellow cover.
Yeah, just type in Gary Vaynerchuk book. It'll come up. The yellow one.
Crushing It.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, Crushing It. How great entrepreneurs build their businesses and influence and how you can too. I'm definitely gonna write that down and recommend that.
It's a great book. If you sign up for audiobooks, I think it is. It's the one that Amazon does. But if you sign up for the audiobook through Amazon, you get 1 book free, and he voices his book himself. So you can get that book for free and then unsubscribe after you listen to it and then just be done.
The good old reach around.
Yeah.
The good free trial. But, all right, folks. On that, I'm going to go ahead and just cut the episode. It's been nice to have everyone listening. We'll be back with episode 5. And I hope you guys enjoyed it.